Hold on, what's the password?
5553.
Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to more... There goes my keyboard, more Monster Hunter Rise. We are probably not going to do more Rise until there is another update to the quests that we have available at the moment. But we are here currently because Tyler's brother is here experiencing the demo for the first time, so thank you, Ethan, for not muting that.
Whatever, it's your live notification.
Oh, is it? Okay, well I guess I can't rouse on you for that. But, yeah. This is Tyler's first time coming in, so it'll be interesting to hear what he has to say about that. And also for those who don't know much about how the demo works anyway, that happen to be watching this, it can be sort of a scenario where, you know, like how in narratives, whether it be a movie, TV show, a book, you'll always have that one character who doesn't really know anything just to have another character in the story explain everything for the viewer. It's kind of like that in this case, so we can explain everything for Tyler and then the viewers of this live stream can maybe get something out of it. But, we'll see what happens. We've got a lobby together at the moment, I think. So...
Yes, we do. We have a beautiful lobby. It's going to be quite exceptional.
I'm actually going to do light bow gun. What weapon were you thinking of doing first, Tyler? Does one come to mind? Gunlance? Okay.
What did I say, Doom? What did I say?
I thought you said lance, hold on.
About 15
you did
minutes
say
ago, Tyler,
Gunlance.
I was like, bet money he picks Gunlance first.
Alright, I'll search by lobby ID. Other people are welcome to join if they can happen to get in. We're not going to wait for you, but if you do somehow make it in by seeing the information that I input, you can come in. It's not a big deal.
But if you cart once, I'm going to find you and I'm going to end you. Because those carts are for me and now for Tyler. Because he's going to need them.
Okay, wait, I have a question. So, Palamutes, alright? I can ride a Palamute, but I can't ride a Palico.
That's
well,
right.
yeah, I mean, no, you can't ride a Palico.
That would be pretty funny though. Of course, the Palicos aren't bigger than they were previously, so if a hunter could sit on a Palico and ride that around, that would be something that I would take issue with. I'd probably be...
Yeah.
I'd be calling up
definitely
Capcom.
take issue with that too.
Imagine like surfing on them or like wearing them like skates.
What's interesting to me is that you have to pick between a Palamute and a Palico, right? You can't have both?
Well, they both have their advantages, and no, you can't have both.
Right, the Palico can gather for you and the Palamute can't.
Yes, so basically the Palico in this case is more of a gathering support type, whereas support in the sense that they're not really directly contributing to damage to the monster in the hunt, whereas the Palamute is pretty much all offense. He's just attacking and sort of contributing to visual pollution, as Ethan would say. And you'll know what that means.
That's exactly what I would say.
Visual pollution?
That is what it is. This game has a lot of visual pollution. In fact, you're probably going to want to go into your settings and turn off damage numbers. And you're probably also going to want to turn off or turn down the visual effects of your attacks, because it's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, you will notice that. That'll be probably the first thing you notice in combat here, as compared to previous games that you've played in the series. There is a lot happening, so... We had to take a few quests the first time we were playing just to get used to it, just to comprehend it. But of course, Tyler...
Wait, so you guys both selected Palamutes?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. There's
The
a
reason
huge
why-
advantage to Paladins.
Yeah, it's mainly to get around quickly. Hey,
So
Jenny.
they're not balanced then.
Well, as we understand it, or maybe... I actually haven't discussed this yet, but there's evidence that there will be a camp system much like World, and that you will be able to walk to different camps. The reason why is because if you do enough exploring around this map, you can actually find campsites that aren't in use, but likely serve as unlockable campsites in the future, which means that there's a good chance that Palamutes aren't going to be required to get around large maps quickly. So what that means is that it's not going to be a stupid idea to equip a Palico, in the sense that you're not going to be stuck having to manually go to each location. You will still be able to walk around the place.
I really hope that there's not a camp system.
Okay, another question that I have is I just picked up a bitterbug, and I don't have a bug net.
Yeah, you didn't need a bug net in World either.
Yeah, the reason why is because they've actually got creatures walking around the area, like bugs, and whether they're flying or walking, you can pick them up. And in this case, in Monster Hunter Rise, they've gone really hard with, I guess, giving endemic life more of an impact on your hunt. They give you little buffs, as you'll notice. So they really encourage picking stuff up here.
Okay.
And I don't really like it, but...
Will the game... Is this just a demo feature that the game has this giant gaudy red arrow pointing towards the monster?
Yes.
Yes.
That's... Well, we can assume so anyway. Because
God, I
they
hope
definitely
so.
had that in previous
There's
demos.
no
as
way
well.
they leave that in the game.
Yeah, I
Well,
wouldn't
why
expect
would they
that.
put it in the demo?
Well, just
Because
for...
new players played the demo.
Yeah, imagine you're a new player coming into a Monster Hunter game for the first time, and you can't even find the monster that you're supposed to hunt. That's kind of the key aspect of the demo. People experiencing hunting a monster, so they just want to make sure that prospective buyers of the full game can actually experience the hunt without getting lost or something like that.
We're not just going straight after Azuchi, are we? We're going to fight Azeros first.
Yeah, we'll fight Arzuros. So I guess we'll come this way.
I would argue that it would have been better if they had just, I don't know, maybe dropped you right near the monster and given you paintballs, or just paintballed the monster instead of putting this massive gaudy red arrow.
I
There's
suppose
not going
so,
to be
but
paintballs in this game.
Why?
Because that was one of the things that they did away with in World. And some of the things about World got left in this game.
yeah, so for example, if you can... I know the map's really small, Tyler, but if you can see, there are 2 question marks that are moving around on the map. Those are the monsters themselves. So the monster will always be marked on the map. It's just whether or not you can see what monster it is will depend on whether it's seen you. Or perhaps it'll depend on something similar to the Scoutfly system in World, where over time you don't need to... Well, the more you hunt the monster, basically, the more you know about the monster, so you can actually identify what it is without having it see you. That's my guess, anyway.
Okay. And so you think... Alright. Well, talking about this endemic life, why have they put these little spirit birds all over the map?
Yeah,
Spirit
we don't know. He's talking about... Oh, hello, let's go. Right off the rip.
Well, here's something that's different. So this is the new mounting system. You actually ride the monster. Like, what Ethan's doing is he's throwing the Arzuros into walls to knock it down.
So you can actually control the direction the monster's moving this time.
With difficulty,
Yes.
but yeah. And you can also harm other monsters by doing that.
Sorry
Ethan,
about that.
if you ever hear that back in the stream, you'll know what I have to experience every time. That's the one benefit to recording this.
Hold on, I will forego damage for a moment so that I can turn that down. Oof.
But yeah, I'm very much enjoying... Well, I'm becoming used to guns. I mean, I talk about how much I don't like 5th generation gun versus what I'm used to in the previous generations of Monster Hunter, but I'm feeling good about guns at the moment. Maybe, I don't know what it is, I'm feeling a little better about it here than I was in World, but I don't know if that's because I'm just used to it now, having played World in the past, or if there is a slight difference.
Oh boy. The second monster's here.
Yeah, so that's great. Izuchi, he's a new monster, obviously.
Oh, I'm actually going to go try and get a ride off on him. Oh, look at that. Right off the rip. Right off the rip. Let's go.
I sure wish that I knew how to do my ground slam into a full shell.
So the way that you do it in this game is by pressing X and A to do an upswing, and then pressing X. You can't go into that ground slam through a regular X combo anymore. You have to do X and A.
I see. And they've also changed the buttons for reloading.
Yeah, it feels really weird. It seems that just pressing A at all will automatically reload, if you're in certain situations anyway. I hate it. I'm having trouble with achieving charge shots because of that, but I don't know if that's in any way related to World and what they did there, but yeah, I'm not a fan of Gun Lancing's game.
I might have to change the preset configuration.
I need to get with the times.
I do too, actually.
We ride dogs now. That's how we operate.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
At all, or just this time? Like in this hunt?
I'm not actually, as of this moment, a fan of the edition.
Well, you think that until all of a sudden you can maneuver the map much faster. It's not like the old map